plan is to leave my script with Rachel this week so that next week I can get it back.
What about it?
Since I'm not going to be here for the next recording, I'm going to leave this with Rachel.
Yeah, see what- Yeah, that's the camp I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Welcome to This Day, Our Future. I'm Herb Jean Carroll. We will be acknowledging and encouraging. With me, my co-host, Skylar Gaynors. Skylar, what are we going to do today?
Hello, Mr. Herb. Unfortunately, our child guest could not make it to today's show. However, we still have a few shout-outs to some very special groups in the community making a difference. Without further ado, special shout-outs to Lagoon Loyalty, Hummingbird Pantry, the Titusville Library, Brevard County Public Schools, and the Under the Bridge Ministry, which is a ministry that feeds the homeless of Titusville every Monday at the Amex Brewer Bridge Pavilion at 6 p.m. Thank you all for your incredible work. You are acknowledged and appreciated.
That's great. By the way, I've never said this yet. So Rachel picks these shout-outs herself.
Sky, you called me Rachel.
Sky picks these shout-outs herself.
All right.
So, doing a good job.
Yeah.
Now,
I might need this for reference.
our adult guest here today is Miss Teresa Shipley, and Miss Shipley is a very accomplished lady. Let me tell you something. She's just one of the many people I've met since I've been in Titusville. But let me go a little farther to say, first of all, thank you for coming on the show. Miss Shipley worked in the Orlando Police Department for over 21 years. She's been living here in the Titusville area for approximately 5+ years. She has a brother that I can't say, they like this here. They like this here.
Very close.
Very close. But anyway, again, thank you for coming on the show. Tell us a little bit, in general, what you'd like to tell us about yourself, or what you've done, what you're planning on doing.
Well, first, thank you for letting me speak up a little bit today, because the cause and this podcast are amazing, and you're reaching some people that really need to hear what we're saying. I was very fortunate. I was able to go to college and get first my bachelor's and then my master's degree, and I had a few offers out there, but I said to myself, where can I make the most difference in the Orlando community? And I said, I think I'll be a police officer. And then I called my mom and dad, and they said, what? You're only 5 feet tall. And I said, you don't understand. I can make a difference in the communities.
Hallelujah.
I did not want to work in the golf course community. I wanted to work in the community that needed me the most. So the majority of my career was on Paramore, Westmoreland, Orange Blossom Trail. There are people over there still, I know today, and you can't hurt me, because you got to deal with the community. They're going to take care of you first before you get to me.
Wow.
So anyway, lots and lots of friends in Orlando and in Titusville as well. It's a great little community. I have family over here. Never would have believed I'd live in Titusville, but I like it. It's really, really good. But, we all go through courses in our life, and we think we're going in one direction, and we wind up going another direction. And I have to say, it's God's will that you go where you're meant to go.
I know what you're talking about.
So anyway, so that's kind of me. I went to University of Central Florida for my master's, and I went to East Tennessee State University as well, up in Johnson City, Tennessee. And I was very blessed. I have 4 children. I have 2 boys and 2 girls, because I like to keep it even. And blessed with a lot of family in this community. So,
Great. It's like almost like a perfect life.
I am truly, truly blessed. And of course, I'm in contact with the Orlando Police Department still continuously. If there is a major incident, I'm available to them. We have a lot of people who are working cold cases, trying to solve some things. We've got a new print system and through APHIS, and it's very, very detailed and very good, and it just solved two cold cases. One lady, one notable female in Orlando was killed. We solved two more cases.
Wow.
So anyway,
Some people thought they were just television.
I tell you what, you can't solve a case in 30 minutes, but you can solve a case. And that's one thing I kind of wanted to talk to our audience a little bit about,
Right here.
a career in law enforcement. If you're in law enforcement, you see the car go by, and that's kind of about it. Well, I was outside my car and walking 90% of my time because I wanted to know my people. I wanted to talk to my people. I wanted to know them by name. And you think to yourself, whoa, hey, you're this little girl. And I was, but I was a mighty little girl because I had God on my side, number
Hallelujah.
one. I'm alive today to talk about it. I'm walking and talking so that I can say that. I was extremely, extremely fortunate because what I want to let our young people in particular know, we want to be the change. We want to be the change in this world. And our young people that are listening to this, I want you to not have that negativity about the police. I want you to learn a little bit more about them, and I want you to learn how you can make that difference in life. I was very, very fortunate because I got to do a lot of different jobs. Law enforcement is a career, and most people don't understand that, particularly my young students when I go and talk at schools and stuff like that. I was a detective, I rode bikes, I worked the streets of Orlando, I did public relations for the Orlando Police Department, I was a bodyguard for the mayor and the city commissioners. It's a career, but with a lot of interesting jobs. You would be amazed at the difference in the number of people you can meet in 21
I'm
years.
gonna interrupt you for a minute because many years ago, I had a desire to get in law enforcement deeper than what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
so you're saying a lot right there.
Yeah.
You're just saying a lot. Don't let me stop you, but go ahead.
But anyway, I just encourage all my viewers, particularly my younger students, young people in high school, uh, go to college if at all possible. Please get a college education. I'm like you, I was going to be a high school dropout and not get anywhere. And I sit in front of you today with a master's degree because I did not give up, and I easily could have. There are scholarships that are out there. There are community organizations that will help you get into college. I recommend you start in a 2-year college. It costs about half price, and they'll work with you more and they'll work with you better. So a community college or a small state college. And, get yourself a good education because with an education, you're going to have a future. No matter what happens in your life, you're going to have a future.
So true. Some people they may have a degree in this area here. They may be working in a whole different profession, but because they have that basic education.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I know exactly what you're talking about. You
Yep.
got teachers with chemistry.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We have teachers in our school system today that could work for $1 million corporations because they have a good science background or a chemistry background. We have a lot of gifted people in our schools. So, and all that stemmed from them saying, I'm going to get that education.
I'm going to do it.
Yep.
I can't do it. I'm going to do it.
And there is one young man I can tell you about who was not going to even be able to think about college. The people in his church took up a fund and paid for his first classes in college, paid for his entrance fees to get into college. And he said, if they can get me through that first one, I can continue on. And he did. He found scholarships, different things that he could do.
He became aware of the environment. It's like when people go into the military sometimes, they get away from home, they meet a lot of different other people. They tell you about, you can do this, it's a whole new world.
Right.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. And if in law enforcement is your career or whatever career you might decide to do, you're going to have that college background anymore nowadays. Even computer graphic people, it's a fun job, but you need that good college or that good strong school background. Even if you're in your local vocational school, you need to have some training once you get out of high school.
Oh, so true.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
so true.
Absolutely. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to carry forward. You know, there is absolutely nothing that our viewers cannot do. These young people can and will change the world.
They're our future.
You know, I covet that. I love that because I know that they'll take care of me one day.
That's our
So
hope.
that is absolutely our hope. So
That's
get out there, make a difference, volunteer. Don't sit at home. Volunteer. If there's somewhere that you think you might like to work someday, go there and volunteer. They take volunteers in all sorts of places all over, and you can get your foot in the door that way. You can get some internships. Some of them are paid, some of them are unpaid, but you get to learn a lot. So build yourself up now. If you're in fourth grade or fifth grade or 10th grade or 12th grade, right now you need to think about your future and where you're heading and how you can make your family proud of you and how you can be proud of you.
Shipley, you said a mouthful.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Carroll. I appreciate it. You're making a big difference here with this program.
That's a year of college right there, what you just told us. That's a year.
It is. It is.
That's a
It
year.
probably is. But I tell you what, we're all in this together. We are all God's children. And if we don't look after each other, nobody's going to look after anybody.
People helping people. That's what it's
People
all
helping
about.
people.
That's what it's all
Absolutely, 100%. So that's why, just before I got ready to fly out of the country, I made sure I came straight here to kind of give a little input.
By the way, she won't even be in the country 2 days from now.
Yes, I should be out of the country in 12 hours. So
12 hours, she'll be
Yes.
out of the country.
Yeah.
It's how busy and valuable this lady is here. So
I'll
again,
stay busy.
I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it again. Thank you for coming to the program.
Thank
Now,
you.
before you leave,
Yes, sir.
everyone that comes on the program,
Mm-hmm.
we have to ask them this question. And so, from your basic thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
your knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
or your belief,
Mm-hmm.
and you can answer the question from a country, state, or local level.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about our future? What do you think about our future? And take your time any way you want to answer it. It's fine with us.
You know, our country's going through a lot of change, and different things are happening in all sorts of areas that we never saw before. Our world is going through major change, what we're seeing in the Middle East and things like that. And you know, I'm going to look at things like a cop or a military person would look at them. Not the average housewife would look at things like I do. You know, I see our country needing a good, strong defense. I see that we need to maintain that. But also, if we do not give our country those programs, Head Start, different programs that we've had that have made the difference in communities, we're going to lose a whole generation. So when we talk particularly about health and human services, those programs, if you don't know them, it would look easy to cut them, but that's not what's going to help our country right now. So, you know, I think that we need to remember who we are. We have helped countries all over the world.
Yes, we are.
We need to continue to help our people
Also,
as well as that help that we're giving elsewhere. We need to give the support to the underprivileged to help them get that leg up. We need to help give support to minorities, whether it be African American, whether it be female business owners, whatever the case might be. We need to support those people. And from a local standpoint, I think we truly, truly need to express our voice in local government. I think we need to support and pray for our politicians at all levels and continuously if possible. And I think everyone needs to let their voice be known and their thoughts be known, because sometimes people in a position don't see things as the average person would see them.
so true.
So, you know, I have great hope for our country. I have
Here we go.
great hope for the state of Florida.
Thank you.
And I have great hope for this little town of Titusville, because if we can continue and can come together and talk about things and hold each other up, then we are going to be successful at all levels.
Do we need to make her the mayor and the governor and put up
I mean, she's already dressed for it.
and get ready for presidential. You
There we
know.
go. There we go. Look at him. He's awesome.
But
He's awesome.
no, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Again, I want to thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
You've been excellent for the program. Okay.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, ma'am. Well, so we're going to go a little farther then. Now, again, we're going to ask Rachel to come here for a minute and speak to us.
Hello. As a guest here at This Day Our Future, a child you know or Life Center Academy could win a $500 gift card or donation. Also, local monthly meetings. Brevard County School Board, Brevard County Commissioners, Titusville Housing Authority, Titusville City Council, and Titusville NAACP. Meetings are open to the public.
Thank you, Rachel. Yes, what I didn't mention before she came on though, I talked about our LC here. That's what basically regarding our LC here. Our LC here meaning local community here, and every state and city has or should have them. It's called the LC here. But yes, that's what we should do. And no matter where you are, just do your part. I mean, go to the meetings, listen, speak, and do. Just that simple, do your part. It's called LC here. Again, I want to thank you for coming on the program. We need to remember that true success, Julie, almost ready? True success comes from seeking, serving, sacrifice, and giving. Mm-hmm. Again, it comes from seeking, serving, sacrifice, and giving. It's about people helping people. Our children are our future. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to throw this in right quick like I've forgotten many times before. Come on, Julie. Thank the team here. That's Julie, Rachel, and Skylar. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
We've been together for several months here, and we came this far, and we plan to stay. We get more guests like you on the program. We're learning as we're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're learning as we're doing.
Absolutely, and as you get more guests on the program and you learn your program, you're going to get that support from those people. And you're going to build and build and build and build.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.